Well, for our learning together today, I've invited a few friends. They haven't had to come far because they normally live in the lobby, just here at the Bashaw Church. This is our flock. Our flock has an interesting story. It also appears to have acquired the interest of at least one of the puppies. But our flock has an interesting story. A few years ago, probably maybe even 7 or 8 years ago, one Easter, I happened to be in a store and I saw a big fluffy sheep, and I thought, hey, that would be a great thing to use for a learning together sometime. And I got one, and I used it. I think actually it might even have been this guy, because he is looking a little the worse for wear, like his stuffing's not very fluffy anymore, and his nose is kind of, well, he's been well loved, is the thing, I guess. But I told a story with a sheep that year, and then the next year, I was in the same store, and they had them again, and they were on sale this time. So I got a couple more. And so we had like a tiny little flock. And then people started bringing them. And bringing them. And bringing them. And they came from everywhere. This guy, I think this guy's actually from Arizona. I don't know that this guy actually is from Scotland, but he sure looks like it, because he's wearing the whole tartan thing and everything. This guy actually has a legit tag, thanks to Linda and Ted, who are sheep farmers. He has a legit tag that says he actually is a sheep from from their flock, and they're so popular and they are so well loved. Children love them because they're big and fluffy, and they can be something to lie on. The smaller ones can be comfort. They can be protection and security, and just a fun thing to hold on to. And even some of the adults, I have seen adults, especially with the big fluffy ones, because they make great pillows. And so they're very popular. And the thing is, they're all different, you know. I mean, they all look different. They all have different skills even. Some of the big guys, again, they make great cushions. Some of the smaller ones, if you're a little guy, they're a really great thing to hold on to. Some of the tinier ones, they're just plain cute. That's their gift. This guy actually, this is a sheep that can actually fly. Okay, he doesn't so much fly as plummet. Shout out to Monty Python fans there. But they all have different skills, and they all look different. And they all arrived here at different times. And then this happened. This guy showed up. I don't know if you can tell, but this is not a sheep. This is, in fact, a lion. And this lion has an interesting story. If I am not mistaken, and I did not mishear this story or that it wasn't entirely true, I believe this lion is from one of those things, like you see those big things where it's a big glassed-in box and you have a claw and you put your money in and you work the claw and you grab the thing. And I think that's where he came from, and that machine happened to be in a bar somewhere. But that's okay. It doesn't matter where you're from. In fact, this guy, just like me, he's got tattoos. This one says, "God bless you," on his arm there. So, and this one says, "God is love," over here. This says "courage" on his foot. And the thing is, he gets along with everybody. As far as I know, he has not eaten anybody. And the other sheep don't seem to be afraid of him. They all seem to be friends. And then before you know it, not just this guy, sorry, didn't mean to smack you in the face, buddy. Not just this guy, but then suddenly we had a couple of puppies, we had a couple of bunnies, all part of the flock. This is why we sometimes say church is like a flock. Our church family, our community, it's like a flock. It's because we're all different, but we're all still part of the family. Not all sheep are the same. They're all different. They're all unique. They're all individual, just like us. And we get along. That's what makes us a flock. We all belong here. We all belong in the flock. So today, I thought we'd sing a song that was all about that. And honestly, we could play it and sing it. I think it's in All God's Children Sing. We could play it and sing it. But it's one of those songs where, like, you can't really do it unless you have a really good sort of hillbilly-sounding bluegrass band doing it for you. So here's a short video. Please sing along with All God's Creatures Got a Place in the Choir.
All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the bullfrog croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with a big to-do. The old cow just goes moo. The cats and the dogs, they take up the middle where the honeybee hums and the cricket fiddles, the donkey brays and the pony neighs. The old gray badger sighs. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Listen to the ducks with the little birds singing and the melodies and the high notes ringing. The hoot owl cries over everything. The blackbird disagrees. Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day. The little duck quacks and he's on his way. The otter hasn't got much to say. The porcupine talks to himself. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. It's a simple song, a living song everywhere, by the ox and the fox and the grizzly bear, the grumpy alligator and the hawk above, the sly old weasel and the turtle dove. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud